Symptoms of a bad ignition coil. Ignition coils are an essential part of your car's ignition system, and as such, their condition has a direct impact on how well your spark plugs and engine run. In fact, your engine might not start at all or perform poorly if your ignition coils aren't working properly. So stay tuned as we uncover 9 of the most common symptoms behind a bad ignition coil. 1. You can't get your car to start. Older cars utilize a single ignition coil, but most current engines use one for each cylinder. The coil will not provide the spark plugs with the proper voltage if it breaks. While it will crank, your car won't start. 2. There is a loss of power. Loss of power is one of the initial symptoms of a bad ignition coil. This happens when erratic sparks don't produce the necessary combustion and lead to problems with the vehicle's performance, such as a sluggish feeling. 3. Your vehicle stalls. An ill ignition coil makes it harder to start the engine by not providing the spark plugs with the required voltage. Your automobile will suddenly quit or stall when you stop. 4. Misfires and backfires in your vehicle. A misfire may result from an issue with the ignition coils, which aid in igniting the engine's air-fuel mixture. When your automobile backfires, it indicates that one of the cylinders isn't firing at all or not correctly. The catalytic converter and other engine parts might be harmed by this. You might even smell gas and see smoke shooting out of your tailpipe. Before we proceed with more about bad ignition coils, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps us going, and don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions or want to share your experiences. Let's continue. 5. There is an illuminated check engine light. Misfiring, hard starting, and backfiring will set up the check engine light. In order to prevent more damage and increased repair expenses, you should never ignore the check engine light on your dashboard and should have repairs done as soon as feasible. 6. Your car vibrates and idles rough. If there is a problem with the ignition coil, your automobile will vibrate and idle roughly. When you step on the accelerator, your car will jolt forward because a defective coil cannot provide the voltage needed to produce constant sparks. 7. There are sounds of coughing, spluttering, and banging. A faulty ignition coil is the cause of any spluttering and coughing noises coming from your car. The noises originate from a cylinder that is either not firing at all, the combustion cylinder's unused gas is exploding, which is why you may hear loud pounding sounds. 8. Your vehicle appears to be slow. If your automobile feels sluggish and responds slowly when you press the gas pedal, it can be a malfunctioning ignition coil. Your car isn't getting enough gasoline to ignite, which is why it's losing power. 9. Your vehicle uses a lot of gas. Even if you are not driving extra miles, you may need to stop at the gas station more frequently than usual due to ignition coil troubles. In the event that a battery fails to supply sufficient power to the spark plugs, your car will increase its fuel consumption. In conclusion, identifying the symptoms of a bad ignition coil is vital for your vehicle's well-being. If you've experienced any of these issues, don't delay. Get that ignition coil diagnosed and replaced promptly for a smoother ride. Stay tuned for more automotive insights, and thanks for watching.